From the Sports Station, here's News Channel 2 Sports Director Spencer Davidson.
Good evening. Day 3 of the IIHF Women's World Championship here in Utica. Defending champion Team USA back in action after opening their tournament opener on home soil with a 4-0 win over Switzerland on Wednesday for the program's 100th win in the Women's World's all-time. Tonight, the Stars and Stripes with another challenge in Group A against world number 5 Czechia. Let's do it. Check it out. These places look familiar, don't they? To the Adirondack Bank Center we go. Rematch of last year's semifinals as the U.S. takes on former Colgate University forward Noemi Neuboerova and the Czechs, both teams coming off of wins in their openers. Just under 7 minutes in, U.S. in possession. Alex Carpenter at the doorstep. Her first shot is stopped, goes to the backhand and puts home the rebound. Stars and Stripes on the board and lead by 1. Carpenter would put in another in the second, so 2-zip U.S. with 2.5 to play. Middle frame, Layla Edwards, the first black player to suit up with Team USA in the Women's Worlds, and now breaking more barriers as the first to score. What a snipe for her first with the senior national team. United States led by 3 after 2. And she wasn't done. Early in the third, set up perfectly here by Kendall Coyne Schofield. Now Edwards grew up idolizing Coyne and now puts one in off an assist from the veteran. Another rip for her second of the night, 4-0 USA. Midway through the final stanza, Stars and Stripes up 5 now. Carpenter on the power play redirects a Caroline Harvey shot in front for the hat trick. A goal-scoring barrage from the Americans, who were firing on all cylinders. The defending champs improved to 2-0 in the preliminary round with a dominant 6-0 win.
It does feel like the players are combining a little bit of what we're trying to instill as fundamentals or system work in the offensive zone, but still having the freedom to kind of ad lib when things do come into those situations. So it's exciting to watch. Our D in general are doing a strong job of keeping plays in front of them, and when we are in our D zone, we're exiting very quickly. So that's a huge credit to our wings and the wall play there. And so a lot of things are functioning at high levels right now. It's just the final result for some of the players. They want to get that cookie that a lot of them it'll come for them.
It's definitely pretty awesome to be able to do that. So much of it came from my teammates, but just glad to be able to contribute anyway to this team. Really proud of how this team has been playing. It's so easy to get down on yourselves when pucks aren't going in and goalies are making tremendous saves. So, having that consistency and ultimately not giving up and continuing to play, I think, is something that's really good to see from this group.
It's a great feeling, but like I said, it's more special to do it by such a great group of people and players, and I was set up on both my goals by hard work and IQ level of 4 different players. So yeah, I'm super grateful. It's a great feeling. We were excellent. We bared down, we faced some adversity, but we didn't take a step back. We just hunted, battled, and we wanted it, and we proved that. I got to the net hard, and like I said, we battled, and we didn't let some of the calls set us back or anything. We killed all the penalties and we got the job done. It was very inspiring.
So 2 down, 2 to go in the preliminary round. The U.S. still yet to give up a goal in the tournament. Quick turnaround here, though, as the defending gold medalists are right back at it tomorrow night at 7, taking on Finland at the Odd before the big group stage finale against rival Canada on Monday. Well, speaking of Canada, the U.S. game may, of course, been the main event, but there were a pair of other games today at the Adirondack Bank Center here in the preliminary round, and that was in the middle contest. Team Canada, a quick turnaround themselves after a 4-1 win over Finland in the nightcap last night. Today, they took on the previous U.S. opponent, Switzerland. Our neighbors to the north wasting no time getting on the board. Just 70 seconds in, Natalie Spooner puts it on goal. Emma Malte right there on the doorstep to jam it home, her second of the tournament. Canada up by 1. Later in the frame, just under 8 minutes in, a lot happening here. Spooner with a chance, just misses the net. Then a turnover by the Swiss, and Sarah Nurse makes them pay. She's going to roof it from the dot to give Canada a 2-goal cushion. That was a snipe. In the second, the True North strong and free with some sustained pressure. Colgate University captain Danielle Serdachny with the shot from the point. That was stopped. Then a give and go with Jamie Bourbonnais. Andrea Brandley, another save, and keeps the rebound out too. The Swiss netminder had 42 saves after stopping 51 against the U.S. Wednesday, but Canada had all that it needed. Sarah Fillier would cap off the scoring with an empty netter in the final minute of regulation. The Canadians take it 3-0 to improve to 2-0 in Group A as well. And in the first game of the day, Team Sweden took on Team China in a Group B contest. Each team coming off tournament opening wins and looking to improve to 2-0. In the first, Sweden scoring early and often. Hilda Svensson rushes right up the middle, snaps a long-range laser bottom right to get the Swedes on the board and up by 1. About 2.5 minutes later, Sweden on the power play. Svensson's shot is blocked, so was the clearing attempt. Svensson gets it right back, and that one earmarked for the back of the net. Sweden leads by 2 on her second of the night. To the second, now 4-0 and still going. Just 50 seconds in, Sophie Lundin with an absolute rocket here. A Swedish meatball barred down upstairs for a beauty. Sweden dominating its 5-0. It'd be 7-1 in the third, 6.5 minutes in. Sarah Hjalmarsson with the patience dangles to the backhand, then tucks it 5-hole on the forehand. Sweden in total control of this one, taking an 8-1 to improve to 2-0 in Group B. China, meanwhile, drops to 1-1. Bill.